Thank you, Christine. This was Christine's first meditation to give to a group, and she thinks it's going to be the last. Not the way you did this one, that's not going to be the last. Our speaker today is one that has, when she come into the chapel, she had no idea where she was going to be. And now she's finding out where she is, and she's enjoying that through the stretches that she goes through. Reverend Angie.
Boy, do I stretch. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. It's very interesting, the synchronicity of the topic that I received. It's rebirth and breaking down. So there's always a sequence of events that occur in our daily lives. When two souls meet, nucleus happens, and two seeds are forming together. And there's deduction to induction to manifestation. And the soul experiences the connection with the mother and the father. And if you were to look at it in the way of corn, that's the planting stage. And so the womb will prepare to protect the fetus. And the corn germinates. And then when it comes to the next level, corn will have its nurturing stage and weeding stage and cultivating, while the mother is adjusting to a new environment. She eats differently. She gets nausea. And sometimes she doesn't even know she's pregnant at that point. But something's definitely changing. In this period, we don't really see things. So it's unseen. And the baby in the womb prepares for birth, change, and turbulence. This is where, for people in their regular lives, they're experiencing some frustration or aggravation or anxiousness. And the corn, it's receiving that turbulence right before it pops out of the ground. And so it's getting that frustration, aggravation, all that. And the mothers start preparing their nest. And you see mothers, sometimes they get, in that stage where they start doing their cleaning and preparing for things to happen. Making sure everything's going A-okay in the body, functioning right, and everything's properly working. So before birth, say for corn, checking on the husks, you kind of need to pull it back a little bit and just make sure it's just right so it's not too early to pluck. And for birth, there's going to be change happen. And change is new, and it's really rebirth. And corn is ready to pull. Now the mother feeds the baby. The baby takes a while to see, and then it actually sees the surroundings and adjusts to the surroundings. We can compare our corn to what we do every day. Every 7 years of our life, our body dies, and then it rebirths. Next year, I will have rebirthed 7 times. Interesting how fast change can occur, that souls have not caught up with the idea that things they may have loved so much in their 20s or their 30s or any stage they wish they had now are indeed no longer a part of the soul anymore. Yet at this moment, They are new things that are so great to love about yourself. Spending time with self is so important in order to enjoy them in the present, right here, right now. In this last 5 months for me, I have rebirthed so many things. I had a divorce, I had a name change, we had new people in the chapel, and people have left the chapel. I've had people in my family go away. I've had new friends come up. Reverend David and I have worked together in this chapel every single day. There's been many different things for me just in 5 months. And rebirth, it happens at even faster pace than every 5 years or even 5 months. And what do I mean by that? We sleep, we wake, we think, we plan, we manifest, we breathe. There's a story of a man that had an accident. He had married this woman and had a child, and he had a major car accident. And he was fully broken down. Everything, his body was broken. He was in a coma, and the doctor had said that to his wife that she felt that he was going to die. And he had heard this story in the coma. And the only thing he could do was breathe. And so that's what he did. He decided he would breathe as deeply as he possibly could to be able to heal. And it took him 6 months, but he fully recovered. So breath is definitely a rebirth, and it heals. There's a poem called Rebirth, and it's from a person called V, and it was back in February of 2018, and I want to read it to you. It felt good, the pain, relentless hardships without any gain. Not anymore. Time to reset the clock. Step out of the comfort of the generic flock. This is me, dug up from the earth. This is rebirth. Thank you.